Okay, so I'm going to be pulling the truck in over here, I think. Wash the bars, prep it. We'll go from there. Okay, we're getting ready to take and start doing the chrome delete. I got to do this in a series of a few days. 1, because of time. 2, because of weather. Even today's looking a little shaky as far as rain. So I was trying to decide, am I going to take and do vinyl wrap or plastic dip? I'm going to do plastic dip on most everything, except I already did the bow tie, and I did that in the matte black vinyl. So we'll see how that holds up. So today's goal is to take and come in, clean up the Nerf bars here, get them all ready, tape it off a little bit, and then apply the plastic dip, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, cleaned. So we're going to pause her for a second. Okay, I am ready to start doing the painting. As you can see, I've taped it off a little bit. This stuff is easy to clean up. It should just peel right off, but the less cleanup, the better. So I'm trying to protect it. I lay the tarp on the ground so I don't have to lay in the wet grass or whatever else, seeing as I have dogs. I did the other side also. I got it taped off and ready to go, and I think I need to put one more piece right there just for overspray. So let me get this taped up and we're going to start spraying. Okay, so I also had this handy dandy little Rust-Oleum for a spray can, the little handle to make it easier. So the first coat is the Rust-Oleum brand. I had it sitting here. It's kind of old. I'm not sure how good it is. It worked pretty good on a couple other things I just did, so the antenna and everything. So we're going to put the first base coat with this stuff. Let's go. Coat number 1. So if I say it, you know I laid down in some of it, and I'll leave it at that. Hopefully that doesn't come to that. All right, give it a few minutes to dry. Okay, so I'm going back and forth from my phone to my DSLR, but while we're waiting for the first coat to dry, we'll just take a little look. Very, very light. The paint seems to be doing really nice. On the other side. I'm definitely liking the matte black instead of the first one that I put on there, which was gloss. And back on this side. Alright, let it dry. Okay, coat number 2. Okay, let's pause and go to the other side. Alright. So I will say this, that do the bottom side first while the can's full, because as I turn it upside down it's already starting to sputter and I'm not even at half a can. But this is 2 coats. Two coats. So I'm definitely trying to make sure I do nice, light, even coats. I don't want to get it on too heavy at first or any point where I start getting runs. So far I think I've been pretty fortunate. I don't have any runs. We'll be ready to start the 3rd coat in a couple minutes. Okay, number 3. Okay, I'm going to do the 4th coat with the current can that I have, that I'm using, still the first can. But then, even though it's not empty, I'm going to switch to a new can. I can tell it's getting to the bottom. I didn't get the bottom on the last coat. And I've had it for a couple years, so I don't know. Let's see what the other side looks like. So as you can see, it spattered there real briefly when I started again, so it'll be okay. It'll paint over. That's 3 coats on both sides. I'm going to do one more with this can, and then I'm going to get the other can out, do the bottom coat, and proceed on. So I'm changing my mind. I'm going to get a brand new can out and start the 4th coat with the new can. Full well planning on the last 1 or 2 coats will be with the brand new cans. I just feel better about it. I'm also debating, just finished taping it off and do the mirrors today too. Mirror should be pretty easy. So we're going to let this dry a couple more minutes, and I'm going to put the 4th coat on, and we'll go from there. Okay, number 4. go get something to wipe down the mirrors, and we're going to do the mirrors today too. Back in a second. I'll show you the other side here in a second. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So this is challenging. Almost fell on me. The truck. Mango. So, the bars, I'm going to use the brand new stuff. So, let's give this a few minutes to dry. And I'll get this caught up, and we're going to do 2 more coats, but with the brand new plastic dip. Okay, so got a coat on the mirrors. That side. That side. That's 2 coats. I'm ready to do 5 and 6 on the step bars. So let's see here. I'm going to do at least 2 more coats, and that's going to be with the newer paint. You can see, like right there, you see that little speckle. That's probably because it's old. In fact, let's look at the other side. If you look, you can see it, but I should be able to cover that up with the newer paint. So, back in a few. Okay, so I'm going to finish out my last 2 coats on the step bars with the plastic dip, and I got about 3 more coats to go on the mirrors. But I'm not sure how to describe it, but the quality of the spray on the older stuff now, it's probably okay, I don't know, but I got the new cans. I'm going to go ahead and get the new cans out, throw the old stuff away, and finish these last couple of coats. Okay, so coat 5, I'm going to do 5, 5, go to the other side, do 5, 5, and take a break. Brand new can. Okay, that's 5. We're going to do at least 1 more. Take a break. Give it a good dry. Thought I'd bring you back over on this side. 6. Alright, that is 6. I'm going to give it 20 minutes to dry and see if I'm going to do one more. Okay, I'm ready to wrap this up here. I'm going to do one more coat. And then I'm going to let it sit and dry before I remove any of the paper and tape. The tape doesn't really hit the metal, but I'll make sure I have the X-Acto knife so I can cut it if it tries to peel. Come on over to the other side. I'll tell you what, for never having used vinyl wrap, I don't know, the professional can probably tell, but I'm pretty darn pleased with that. And we're back over here. I'm sure others can do a better job than I'm doing. I'm probably doing things you shouldn't do. The only thing that really matters is, am I happy with it? Which so far I am. And I didn't spend hundreds of dollars buying new bars and new mirrors. The OEM bow tie in black, $135. I'm not doing that. So let me give it a few more minutes to keep drying, and then I'm going to come back for that last coat. So here we go. 7 coats in all. I'm going to let it all dry for a little bit. I'm going to go start doing my yard work before it decides to rain. And once this has had a chance to dry nice, I'll take off all the tape and paper. Actually, some of it I can take off right now. Let me go take care of that right now. Okay, we're back. I have taken off all the painter's tape and the paper, and here we go. I got a little spot right there I'm going to have to take and touch up. And on the bars. Those look pretty good. Got a little edge right there. And then coming over here, this is the worst spot. I got that right there. I'll have to touch up. And then the bars. My little splotches are pretty much gone. So that will do probably this weekend. Now, next weekend, I'm planning on going after the bumpers. I'm going to take and do the bumper front and back. I'll have to tape that off because I need to keep the bow tie, the silver bow tie silver right there, so we have contrast with black and silver. And then the rear bumper. Is we'll do the rear bumper. Then once the bumpers are done and I've gotten a little better at doing this, we're going for the rims and doing them also. And then that'll be blacked out. My antenna. Yeah. Okay, well, that is going to wrap this portion of the chrome delete done. A little bit of touch up, but for pretty much the first time, not bad, huh? I don't think so. I'm happy. That's all that matters. All right, we'll check with you when we come back to the next part.